Welcome, welcome. In today's video, I have an arts and crafts haul. Now, I don't normally do haul videos because I know when I watch haul videos, it often encourages me to go and do my own hauls. So I try to stay away from that, but what do you know? I had one of those unplanned 3 a.m. sessions where you buy stuff that you don't frankly really need and can't really afford, but you just feel like buying it, so you do. So I thought, well, what the heck, at least I'll get a video or two out of it. And you may have already seen one of them, which was the one about the alternative to Neocolor 2s. So this is the rest of the stuff. It's not actually all from the same place, but I've put it together in one package. So some of it is from Temu, some of it is from Amazon, and it is a combination of arts and crafts stuff. So I'll now take away this package and take things out one at a time. So the first item is this paintbrush soap, and this is genuinely something that I did need to get. My brushes have never ever really been cleaned with anything other than water, and I figured it was time to give them a little bit of love. And the good thing about this is that I can probably use the same thing for makeup brushes as well, so it's a good little investment, 100% vegan. This is from Amazon, and the brand is Tritart, if I'm saying that right, Tritart, something like that. I am, of course, assuming it will just be a little tin with some kind of soap in it. This soap smells like lemon and something else that I couldn't quite place. And I'm going to try out this product and some of the others later in the video, but for now, let's just get everything opened up. Don't eat it. Well, I was thinking of having it with some custard. Okay, next I'm going to get out the craft type of stuff. So let's see what we've got. So this is a little set of stencils, and I think it is bullet journal stencils, if I remember correctly. So this is bullet journal stencils. I don't really do that much bullet journaling, but maybe I should start. I do like these leaves and things here. That's probably why I got it. Maybe it was to add a little bit of art journaling in my sketchbooks. And I always struggle to do moons. We've got crystals. Yeah, this one might have been a big part of why I ordered this. I am not sure that I knew that I was going to be getting this many. Well, hopefully I'll get some use out of those. We have a set of stamps. I don't really use stamps that much, but I'm guessing I saw these and just thought I couldn't resist because of all these gorgeous designs of moons and mushrooms and cats and things and crystals. Very pretty. Okay, we have one more stencil. And this is a big one. It's probably bigger than I thought it was. I like the crystals in particular, and the moon phases, and the planchette. Well, I like a lot of it, to be honest. I think the rest of the stuff is art-based. Okay, so this is from Temu, and it is a little metallic watercolour set. So it's 12 colours, and it says on it that they are vintage. And they do indeed look a little bit vintage. So this is watercolour that's had mica powder added to it. I do like this little case that it's in. Although it's not a traditional watercolour case, it is nice and solid. I have no idea how to get it open. Oh, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Yeah. Okay. I guess you could probably use that as a little palette for mixing. And these are some really nice, dark, muted colours that I really like. I don't think I have these kind of colours in my existing shimmer sets. Let me see if I can find my other shimmer sets so I can compare. So these are my Kuretake gem colour ones. They're much lighter, much brighter. I got a couple of handmade ones off Etsy. And then I've got these ones and these ones. And again, these are all mostly quite light and quite bright colours, apart from maybe that one and that one. So yeah, it is nice to have some darker, muted, as it says, vintage type of colours to choose from. The next thing is fixative for pastels. Now I did need to get this because I have my Neocolor 2s, and they are a type of pastel, and you are supposed to put fixative on them to stop them from rubbing off on the other side of the page as you work through your sketchbook. And I've been wanting to get some of that for a while. And then I have some watercolour bookmarks, and these are from Temu, so who knows about the quality, but we shall find out. So this is hot pressed watercolour paper, 100% cotton, 300 GSM, which is £140, and I have 12 small sheets. So this feels very thick, it feels good quality, it feels absorbent. It's not very often I actually get to work with watercolour paper that is 100% cotton. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Next up, I've got some white pens from Temu. And white pens are always useful when you work with watercolour, because with watercolour you have to plan it out very carefully, because the white that you get only comes from the white of the page. You can't really use white watercolour over the top of other colours. You can only use it for mixing. So quite often you'll get to the end of a piece and you'll think, oh, I wanted some white there, but I've already put another colour. So then you can use a highlight pen like this just to add a little bit of white. It just adds a little extra something. You just want to add a little bit of light to something. I have a few of these already, but last time I tried to use them, they weren't working very well. But this is a different brand than I've used before, so hopefully they will work well. And the next thing I've got is pastel paper, special paper that is meant for working with pastels. However, I don't use either hard or soft or oil pastels. I use water-soluble wax pastels, which is watercolour crayons, usually the Neocolor 2s. So I thought I would try some of this pastel paper and see if it works any better than the watercolour paper or the mixed media. The recommended paper to use with water-soluble wax pastels is mixed media, and I have used that, and I've also used watercolour paper, but I thought I would just give it a go with pastel paper and see what that is like. Now, when it arrived, I realised it's thinner than I thought it would be. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it's only £80, which is 118 GSM. Probably wouldn't want to go any lower than that. So it would be best to stick to mostly dry media with this, but you could probably get away with a tiny bit of water. And what I really like about this pad is that it's toned, not just all in one colour, but as you can see here, there's kind of a bluey grey tone here. We've got a few of those, and then it switches to this olive green tone. Then we've got a peach colour, and then this kind of off-white, and then cream, and then... is that white? I'm not sure. But we've got lots of different tones to try out. I love that. It's really adding a lot of value. So you can try out all the different tones and see which one you like the best. And then I just have one thing left, which is this little square sketchbook. And this, I believe, is watercolour paper in here. Let's see what it says on the outside. It just says blank sketchbook paper. So I'll see if I can find out what GSM it is. But this was from Temu. It's very thick paper. I'm guessing that that's going to be 300 GSM. I've wanted to try a square sketchbook for a while, so now I'm finally getting the chance. It also has a little pocket at the back, which is always nice. It's got a little loop for you to put in a pencil or a pen or a paintbrush. And it's also got this to keep your sketchbook closed, which becomes more important as you go along because it gets wider and wider. And that is the haul for today. So I'm looking forward to trying out all these different things and seeing how I get along with them. So I'm going to leave you with some music now while I try out my new supplies. Hope you've enjoyed opening up this little arts and crafts haul with me. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.